Ja oikein hyvää päivää, arvoisat rakkaat Patreon-vilkuilijat. Mennään pelaamaan lisää Shadowrun Returns -peliä. Jos tuli selvyyttä tosiaan asioihin, kiitos teidän, että mitä nämä myy täällä. Joo, mä tarvin tähän ilmeisesti deckin kykyä. I'm really impressed with his results, considering it was his first attempt. He was utilizing an unproven technique he would read about in a science journal, and he was working from memory on minimal sleep. Sounds fascinating. If there's time later, maybe you can tell me more about it. Yes, maybe we can sit down with David and he can share his research, but let's stay focused. Here's what I'm thinking. We hit the Lone Star DNA database first to see if donor has a prior criminal record. They have extensive DNA archives. Then we go hunting based on what we find. Let's hit the decks and jack into the matrix. I can get into the private grid easily. But I have got to warn you. Once we're in, it could get a little rough. How much decking experience have you had? Not much. Tulemme mukaan niinku. Okei. Okay. Jacking in, okei. Okay. Eli nämä on siis deckin programmeja nämä hommat, ok. Selvä asia. Hetkinen, what? Miksi tää yhtäkkiä meni tähän modeen? Me täällä pystyy vaan vaihtaa. Niin, mulla on dekki päällä. Mikä tää ei ole? Create an attacker experience system program. Mitä? Eli siis tää on dekkeilyä. Your synapses light up as you connect your consciousness to the digital world. Although you aren't jacked in like Johnny, the sensation is overwhelming and electrifying. Mistasin sen? That arc will take us to the next node. Okei. Okay. Tämä on siis dekkailua. Intrusion countermeasures. Onko mulla mitään kykyjä? Ei vissi taida ollut. Tässä tulee turpaus, alkaa kaikki minua ampua. Ne alkaa minua ampua nimittäin, se on ihan varma. Onks mulla mitään kykyä tällä tyypillä? On. Se miekii. Powerful attack program directed at one target, doing 75 IB damage. Okay. A missed. Hieno. Heals yourself and target. Increases the chance of hit versus enemy. By 4. Älä siihen juokse, sä juokset sinne. Hyvä jätkä, juurikin näin. Hyvä näin. Oho, mikäs se oli? Pitää olla vähän tarkkaan näitten kanssa, ettei vahingossakaan ammu tai klikkaa ohi. Koska tää on Unitilla tehty peli. Onko se mun kone vaan oikeesti? Mut Unitilla tehdyissä peleissä on aina sama ongelma. Saattaa johtua hertseistä myös. Koska 140 Hz on enemmän kuin 60. Saattaa sekoittaa asioita. Mutta tosiaan aina on sama ongelma Unity-peleissä, että siis klikkaaminen ei oo siinä, missä se pitäisi olla. Se hitboxi niinku klikin ympärillä ei oo siellä, missä pitää olla. Aika jännä juttu. Mä oon huomannut tosi monessa Unity-pelissä saman asian. Jaha, se pisti debuffin päälle. Toi kyllä pitäis osua joo. Minne kuoli se sentri? Oho, sehän teki paljon vahinkoa. Ota hiilaa sitten. Ja Lassi sanoi jotain tosta hiilihommasta, että jotain... Mä nyt unohdin mitä se sanoi. Jotain sanoi, että se ei oo ihan RNG toi hiili, että se on jotenkin liitännäinen siihen, että miten mä oon tehnyt vahinkoa ja miten viho on tehnyt vahinkoa. Tai jotain, mä en oo spekuloimaan, mä en muista yhtään mitä hän sanoi. Tässä pitää tehdä. Hack DNA database. DNA match located. 100% match. Arrest records. Database. Subjects. Silas Forsberg. Deceased. Job shop surgical assistant. Breaking and entering 2 counts. 1 count. Brought in for questioning on accusations of unlicensed plastic surgery. No charges were filed. To a dead man. Let's keep looking. Okay. Mennäs tonne. Mulla on onneksi 3 vuoroa. Se auttaa tässä hurjan paljon. Tosi hyvä asia, että tää kyky. Niin tätä voi käyttää kerran per vuoro. Kuolee. Nice. Newsnet 1. Return on subject. Silas Forsberg. The body of Silas Forsberg, a job shop surgical assistant, was found in an apartment in Shohomiz earlier this week. The body had been there for as long as a month. When Forsberg's landlord noticed a rancid smell and contacted authorities. Lone Star representatives have issued a statement saying Forsberg's death has been ruled a suicide. According to reports, his body a mass of punctured wounds, and the cause of death was determined to be an overdose of anti-stress medications and sedatives. The man's employer claims he was a dedicated employee, though he suffered from bouts of depression. Forsberg's next of kin could not be located, but the attorney appointed to his estate has located a will written weeks prior, leaving all of his belongings to his psychiatrist. The identity of the... Nyt pitää oikein miettiä mitä laustaa. Psychiatrist has not been released due to privacy concerns. Yet another sad end to a life, as is far too common here in this sprawl. Now that might be something we can go on. Let's regroup in meat space for a bit. Meat space. Mut mitä täällä ois vielä ollut? Hei, mun on pakko mennä tänne katsoa mitä tää vielä on. Täällä on autopsy records. Ei vissiin tuolta pääse lähemmäs ollenkaan. Kai. %7% chanssi osua. Missed. Tää on XCOM all over again. Nice. Let's katsoa mikä tää on. Autopsy records. Subject Silas Forsberg. Notes. Subjects was found overdosed on half a dozen different sedatives. Several anti-anxiety medications were also found in his system. Face was mutilated, possibly self-inflicted. Identity could not be confirmed immediately due to the disfigurement. Had to check dental records to confirm. No next of kin. Large puncture wounds were found in several places on the body. Possibly large bore surgical needles. Body had been decomposing for several weeks before the landlord noticed the smell and called the police when no one answered the door. This just keeps getting weirder. Indeed. And let's pause. Check out. So here's what we know. Our DNA evidence belongs to a dead man whose death was never explained. He worked with chop shops, which fits with the living guy that you have met. The Newsnet says he left his estate to his psychiatrist. Maybe finding out who his psychiatrist was will give us our next clue. My gut says we can dig into the medical board's records and reverse trace to find this doctor. You in? Budget man. Eli siis tässä voi... Niin siis tää Jackin tarkoittaa sitä, että mä oon niinku menemässä sisään sinne ja tässä voi valita omat nämä kyvyt ja mitä dekkiä käyttää niin eteenpäin. Okei. I got it. Eli mitä nytte? Huh? And turn? No niin. Miksiköhän sä antaisi mulle törni ensinnäkin? No ihan sama. Nää muka piiloa sun mielestä. Okei. Okay. Onko täällä mikään piilo? Mitenköhän toi Chara saa oikein? En tiedä, mut se saa sanoa yhtään mitään. Täällä on mikään niinku piilo. Ei tuokaan piilo, aika pelin mukaan. On tää kyllä aika missaus koko peli. Kumpikaan näytä osuvaa yhtään mihinkään. Hyvä. Läs kattoo tuon medical boardin läpi. Searching medical records. Medical records file for Silas Forsberg. Located. 2020-2030. Periodic record partial. One particular pediatrician entry stands out from the rest. Child suffers from a chronic depression and social anxiety, most likely caused by his physical abnormalities. We have seen many cases like this recently, with the outbreak of challenging children being born. With the apparent physiology we're seeing, there is no telling what sort of brain functions are affected. Prescribed are a series of sedatives last year that seemed to have no effect. Up in the dosage. Data missing or corrupted. Contact your administrator for help. The file is quite large and takes well over an hour to read through. The final entry, however, is most significant. It is written by Dr. Henry Holmes. Silas has overcome significant mental disorders and no longer goes through periods of violent episodes. Latest medications have proven especially effective, but I believe that being treated by another elf has significantly impacted his treatment. Unfortunately, my efforts to maintain an emotional boundary with him have proven challenging. He has bonded to me in an unhealthy and frankly an unwearing way. His hero worship exhibits itself in the form of mimicked speech patterns and adopting my dress. For this reason and for the health of the patients, I am assigning another doctor to his case. I will inform him at his next session. Okay. Got a name now, Dr. Holmes. Let's keep going and find out where he works. Watch out, that black IC could try to fry. Mitä? Ai tuolla on joku tommonen. Okei. Minä suojaa. Ei osu mihinkään, on kaskaan paskaa kaikki. Voisin kyllä buffata, kun meillä on 3 vuoroakin, että... Mitäkään tää oikein tekee tää? Reduces alarm state. Tässä on 3 AP:tä vaan. Accuracy increased. Sitä ei vissiin saa tonne asti. 23%. Easy. Aina osuu. Se ei osunut. Tää osuu. Helppo. Se osuu minuun. Mikä tää mittari täällä oikein on? Onko se joku paljon mun aikaa olla täällä vai jotain? Mist! Kyllä se antoi kirjaimellisesti 5% lisää akkurasi. Multa mitään putos just sen verran tästä pois. Employment records located. Henry Hollings, Holmes MD, PhD. Check current employment status. Current employment status. Dr. Henry Holmes currently holds the position of Chief Psychiatrist and Administrator at Mercy Mental Hospital, Snohomish, Washington, UCAS. Previous employers: Physiatrics in Residence, Mercy Central Hospital in Snohomish. Attending Psychiatrist, Mercy Mental Hospital in Private Practice. Okay. Bingo. Back to meat space again. Meat space. Mennään meat spaceen takaisin, joo. Reality is at the end of day contextual, and as the meat world comes back into your focus, your head once again tries to settle on which world is the real one, while the philosophical question lingers in your meat body, demands food and drink. You disconnect from your deck to find what the Union safe house has risen. Okay. David looks almost as tired as you do. You can tell that this case has cut her under his skin like it has yours. Any luck in there? We found an exact match for the DNA, but it was linked to a dead shop assistant by the name of Silas Forsberg. Now, I have my theories, but what do you think is going on here, Patriana? Maybe Silas faked his death? That's a distinct possibility. What was it that we saw in the autopsy report? Simple suicide, he killed himself with a drug overdose. The coroner seemed to think so, but the report wasn't very thorough. They usually aren't when a family member isn't around to pay for the work. I definitely don't think the report told the whole story. They matched the identity by dental records, right? Not the most reliable. It matches up with something I have seen runners try. It's easy enough to find a body shop that will make a replica set teeth for you. Find some schlub off the street no one will miss. Swap the teeth and throw the heat off your trail for a while. Lucky I have never been that desperate. But why would he need to go to all those lengths? Did the police records have something linking him to a different crime? He had a prior for unlicensed plastic surgery? True. Wouldn't look too good on someone's record if they wanted to become a doctor. I think this is beginning to come together. The late Silas left all his belongings to a doctor. Dr. Holmes' employment records have him as the administrator at Mercy Mental, and the picture on this file matches the person you saw downtown. The same person this DNA belongs to. All the evidence points to him being your killer, whoever he really is. I should go find this Dr. Holmes and ask him some very pointed questions. Please pay him my respects. I always find that caliber rounds get the message across. You should clearly hire some friends and go loaded for bear. I sideloaded a ton of valuable data from those Lone Star Matrix notes. Here's your cut. Saatiin 4 tonnia raatosta. You're not coming? I think my part here is done. You might want to go sticking your hand into a hornet's nest, but I'm a little more wary for the jobs I take these days. Okay. Let's see. Despite the hour, Buster is... Ja, sieltä alkaa pläntti spämmäämään. Despite the hour, Buster is fastidiously put together in another wrinkle-free suit. He shows every indication that he's been up for hours, sunk to his elbows in a dozen crates, each containing objects of sinister matte, black hidden beneath curls of straw-colored packing foam. The foam flies about as he inventories the shipment, clinging to every surface except for Buster's immaculate suit. Just in time, I get a whole slew of new toys in the form of a supplier back east. Factory fresh and still smelling of their mother's gun oil. Maybe there's something in this patch that you would be interested in. Let me see what you got. Uusi on kyllä tullut, joo. Simple drone kitti. Granaatit ois varmaan ihan jeboja kyllä myös. No ei osta mitään, eikä mä saada droppina kyllä kanssa myös niitä. Luulisin. Mitäs siellä myyt niitä juttuja? Tätä mä tarvin lukea, koska nää on mun mielestä, eikö nää ole samoja asioita, mitä me ollaan kerran käyty läpi jo? Ainakin niin minä luulisin. Powerbolt 2. Okei. Käy. Manapol 2. Käy. Onks täällä hiili 2 myös sitten jossain? Nää on shamaanin voimia nää. Shamanilla on heisti myös muuten. Nää on physical adepteja. Nää on summoneita. Acid Stream, ostaa nyt varmaan kaikki. Toi on muuten varmaan AOE-kyky. Kyllä. AOE 2. Stunball. Targets blind and cannot see or attack targets. Okei. Okay. Fireball. Aim. Pitäisikö mulla ostaa vaan kaikki suoraan? Mana Bolt 2. Kyllä eri kyky kumminkin. Weaken Armor. Display Magic. Joo. Kaikki vaan. Confirm. Pikkusen taikoja. Vaihdetaan tähän se. Otetaan toi pois ekana. Jotenkin kun sen sai pois. Tosta noin miinuksesta. Pistää sinne Powerbolt 2. Meillä on Lightning Boltti teellä, niin laitetaan siihen vaikka toi... Decrease the target hit chance by 15%. Lightning Bolt 2, otetaan Flamethroweri pois, laitetaan sinne vaikka... Laitetaan nyt 2 mieluummin, kun me kerran ostettiin niitä. Flamethrower 2. Otetaan Manapoltti tohon ja otetaan Manaballi pois, laitetaan... Meillä pitäisi olla vissiin Manaball 2, joo. Hiili käytetään, antaa se olla. Tää Stunboltti pois. Pitää testailla eri asioita kyllä, mitä näissä on oikein. Display Magic kuulostaa kans aika hyvältä kyllä. Blindi ois tietenkin CC-taika. Pitäisikö se ottaa mukaan? Ottaa ton mindwipen pois ja laittaa siihen tilalle vaikka... Ai myös tietysti ihan jees. Armori olisi kans varmaan ihan jees. Koita tota Acid-striimiä. Jatketaan peliä. Onko tonne stashia muuten tunkeen niitä? Ai no, stashissa on valmiina, okei. Selvä. Miksi minä painoin reverttiä? Esimerkiksi ei tee mitään. Onneksi ei. If you're looking up for runners again, I'm your guy. Discreet service only. I need to hire a crew. Ja mulla vissi on rahaa ostaa ketään. Mähän kulutin kaikki rahat tossa äsken. Adepti. Dekkeres varmaan hyvä ottaa kyllä mukaan. Mikä toi on? Se on smartkaani. Okei. Otetaan noin. Human dekkeri mukaan. Yes, I can, but I don't have any money. That's the problem. Mercy Mental Hospital. The blood you found at the warehouse belongs to a man masquerading as one Dr. Holmes, and you have tracked him to Mercy Mental Hospital, located in the notoriously anti-metahuman farmlands of Shohomiz. The drive to the hospital is long and unpleasant. Finally, you reach the walled and gate hospital compound. Despite the pretense of security, the gate is unguarded, unlocked, and open. No one stops or greets you as you drive up to a large crumbling building. Gothic ramparts top a damaged roof, cracked walls and broken windows. All around the building is a lawn gone wild. Only the artificial lights from the within speaks of inhabitants. You walk up to the hospital steps to confront Sam, Watt's killer, and bring an end to the Emerald City Ripper. Me just katseltiin nämä kaikki läpi, jotta noissa on mitään. Kamaasti jotenkin on mukava ottaa tuolle toiselle kaidelle lisää. You have karma available to improve your character experience and skill. Open the karma screen. Yes. Mulla on 10 karmaa, että me käytetään Willpoweria se. En hyväksynyt sitä. Noin. Jätetään noin 2 vielä tonne, mutta taas nimittäin kohta maksimimäärä tulee täyteen. Okei. Mä en tiedä, onko tää hyvä mennä 2 tänne, mutta koitetaan. Welcome, ma'am. What business brings you to Mercy Mental Hospital? I'm investigating a murder. Oh, we take security here very seriously. We haven't had a patient escape in over 60 years. 60 years? Who was the last one to escape? I'm sorry, do you have a badge? Who sent you? I'm a freelancer. I'm working for the family of the victim. I see. Well, I'm afraid our policy prevents us from discussing such things without a corporation backing the investigation. Surely you understand. I understand. Is it possible I can speak with the hospital administrator? I'm sure that can be arranged. Please wait in the common room up ahead, and I'll notify him. Look around before Holmes arrives. Okay. Please stay within the cafeteria. Onks tää cafeteria? On. Miten mä vaihan mun tyyppiä? Tossa on nimittäin Deckin chanssi. It's an automated medication dispensary. It doesn't recognize you, so nothing happens. Kas sieltä? Hey lady, have you seen Jose? Maybe I have. Wait, you saw him? No, wait. I've never seen you. Can't have seen Jose. You aren't a doctor either. Oh, I feel really lost without him. Josie always helped me out. What do he look like? Well, he's so big and he's got got a big gold ring. The doctors let him keep it when he got here. Sometimes he lords it over us. Lords it over us, okay. But I'm sure if I had a ring like that, I would do the same. He says he won it playing for the Screamers in the Super Bowl years back. So Josie couldn't take the pressure and ended up here. What a slot. Hey, it ain't like that. You don't know him. The team managers lace his foot with battle boost drugs. Josie likes his head clear, but they don't listen. It's not his fault he crushed this guy's throat. Will you at least help me look for him? I have this key I swiped off the day guard, but they keep a close eye on us. You could have a peek in the infirmary. Infirmary. Miksi on niin vaikea sana lausua toi medical pain niin sanotusti? Infirmary. And see if there's a record or something. He might just be in a cool off room and they won't tell me. No sweat, I can do that for you. Really? Really? Great! I wish everybody was as you. Not like my mom. Saat the infirmary key. Hello, stranger. You look new here. Are you new here? I'm doing health and safety check for the corporate office. Well, you don't want to talk to me. I don't work here. I'm not crazy enough for that. I'm looking for Dr. Holmes. Tony's face blanches. I don't think you really want that. Not really. Sounds creepy, son. Around here, you don't want to attract the attention of the doctor. If you stay quiet, life is much easier. Much easier. I'm Patriana Amanda. Who are you? Name's Donnie. That's my name. Donnie. D-O-N-N-Y. I knew I didn't recognize you. I know everybody in this place. Everybody. Well, everybody on the first 2 floors. Anyone I should look out for, Donnie? No. Not on this floor. Only us calm ones are allowed up in the cafeteria. If you're violent, you have to eat in your room. Okay. The clock stopped, probably displaying a time from 40 years ago. Tästä löytyy. The stench of blood and mold gets even stronger as you move closer to the infirmary. Infirmary. A severed arm lies next to the zip body bag. The arm looks human and appears neatly severed at the elbow. There's a large gold ring on the index finger. Its owner is probably the occupant of the bag. Eli tää on se Josie. You slip the heavy ring off the gold finger and feel its weight in your hand. Inside is an engraving. It reads Screamers 2048. You find an unbellable trivid disc. You have no way of playing back the disc at this time. The surgical card is strewn with gruesome tools. Motorized claws. Jotain. Let's look again. Patient's informed for Joshua C. Dawson is open on the cyber terminal. Read the medical history. Joseph Dawson, 2015. Occupation retired. Allergies none. Medications alburizolum, rabexatine. Reason for stay: post-traumatic stress disorder. Diseased. Read the attached notes. Patient had undocumented cyberware in his left arm, as well as multiple pieces of shrapnel in various locations. Complications would likely arise in transplanted to another host. The rest of the body is in excellent condition and can be used to improve other subjects, as well as fulfill some custom requests. Okay. No, saatiin se ringi kumminkin. On suuri epäilys, että jos täällä alkaa tappelut, niin me ei kyllä voiteta mitään näillä tyypeillä. So did you see anything? Josie's dead. Dead? But I just saw him. Do you know what happened to him? Give Lorraine the ring. Maybe you should have this. You mean he... Oh god. Well, thank you for the help. The noise of scratchy BA system plats through the room. Attention, Patria and Amanda. Please report to the North Hall to meet with the administrator. Okay, get the wall. The elf standing before you may quite possibly be the ugliest elf you have ever seen. His meticulously clean lab coat, formal jacket, and old-fashioned bow tie give him the look of an undertaker from centuries past. As you approach the window, he locks eyes with you, smiling a thin, unnerving smile. Good day to you, how can I help you? Dr. Holmes, I presume. You're a hard man to reach, especially considering you're dead. I'm sorry, who's dead? He acts genuinely confused, but he can't seem to drop the smile from his lips. Cut the act, dog. I know you killed the real Holmes, and I know you're running around town carving up people for parts. My words, that's a violent paranoia. It's a pity. But what should I expect? This is a place for broken things, after all, and you are so very broken. Guards! On the ground, now! Vedään siihen mana Bolt 2. On yksi. Pitäis olla toinen AP vielä lisää. Mitäs Lightning Boltti tekee sulle? Guard key. Tää on vissiin dottivahinko. Joo, kyllä. Nice. Mitäs aseet sulla oikein on? Sulla on joku tämmönen. Ah. Dead. Jes siihen ottaa. Täällä on se meidän patriana Amanda tänne mukaan. The nearby intercom speaks crackles to life. The voice of Dr. Holmes begins to blare from it. Attention all personnel. We have a dangerous patient loose inside the facility. Subject is a female elf, but may be coordinated with other violent offenders. Use all necessary force. Siellä on joku hulluhuoneella karannut potilas. Pääseks tonne? Ei se on vissiin karannut, kun se on hulluja huoneella. Kertaa meidän kaverit tuohon viereen ja avataan se ovi vasta sitten, kun ollaan valmiina. Onks toi hissi? Onks toi hissi-ikoni? Exit this character from the scene. What? Halls of disrepair. As you venture deeper into the asylum, you see that the inside is every bit as bad as the outside. Gone is any attempt to uphold sanitary hospital aesthetics. With peeling paint, cracked floors, and exposed conduit, the pretense of mental care is shattered. In this modern era, Mercy Mental Hospital is a throwback to the barbaric asylums of old prisons and torture chambers rather than places of healing. It's clear that Dr. Holmes is spending his money on something other than this facility. You continue on. Holmes can only run so far. Indeed he can. Tuolla on muuten noita pointteja. Tommosia, mitkä boostaa magic abilityä. Täällä on hospital security-tyyppejä. Violent patient, okei. Okay. Yrittäis kuule mana bolt tonne noin. Onko sulla mitään? No, sulla on joku. Ghosts tend to become easier to hit. Oho! Ouch. Naatti. Ai. Se hakkaa kyllä noitakin. Hieno. Se teki minun 12 vahinkoa, mä saan 12 helttiä takaisin. Ok. Heltti AP tosta myös. Tapetaan toi... Ai, kardi. Damn! Se vetää vielä turpiin. Tehäs... Ei manapaalia kun toi... Manapoltti. Tää nyt tän ampuu tää meidän Smartgun tyyppi tän kuolijan. Jep. Noin. Tarvitsin hiiliä tuolla meidän päätyypillä. Eli nyt se teki 2. Heals all of the damage from the most recent attack. Okei, se tarkoittaa sitä, eli viimeinen osuma, mikä me ollaan saatu, niin sen verran helttiä me saadaan takaisin sitten. Eli jos mitä enemmän vahinkoa me ollaan saatu, niin sitä parempi tai hyödyllisempi heal woundia on siis käyttää. Eli nyt me saa pelkästään 2 sitä, kun viimeinen isku teki 2 vahinkoa. Okay. Asia selvä. Ja tosiaan auttaisi varmaan lukea noi niinku tekstit myös, että mitä tarkoittaa. The intercom begins speaking as soon as you approach. Halls must be watching from somewhere. You don't understand, do you? This is a place for broken things. But only by further breaking them can they be remade. And so we must break you. Olisiko tuolla mitään? Tonnehan mun pitää varmaan mennä. Ah! Violent patience. Mä en tiedä, osuuko toi nyt. Osuu se kyllä omiin, joo. Damn. Otetaan toi paineesi tolle tyypille. Se ei näe mitään. Vähän aikaa mitään. Tapetaan sillä aikaa tämä näin. Ai, mä en pysty kun jo ammoja. Kuinka ai! Neljä. Joo. Sillä on pesismaala kädessä. Haista manabaali. Mana burn. Ja se tekee vielä dottivahingon siihen. Nice. Easy. Ketä on vahingoitettu, niin sä et pysty hiilaamaankaan. Ok. Tuolla ei oo mitään. Täällä on. Mennäs pois. Luurataan ne hemmettiin tuolta. Sieltähän ne tulee. Manapolttia. Heisti olisi kova taika kyllä kaikilla. Missed! No way. Hyvä. Onneksi mä tein ton. Mä pelästyin, että ois tarvinnut uuden vuoron vielä, mutta ei onneksi tarvinnut. Eiköhän se tuu sieltä vielä. Vai ei? Mental patient. Normikykyä vaan. Tuskin se pääsee niin lähelle, että pystyy iskemään. Ei. Tossa on taas näitä boostipaikkoja. Heksipaikkoja, mitä ikinä onkaan. Heltti olisi kova juttu, mutta me ei vissiin pystytä... Kykyjä pysty käyttämään silloin, jos sä oot oikeesti saanut vahinkoa sillä tappeluvuorolla. Mut niitä medpackia pystyy käyttämään koska vaan tietenkin. Ai jaa, siellä on semmoinen shotgun tyyppi. Onks tää Dr. Holmes? Ex-surgeon. Tässä ex-surgeoni balamaa vähän acidbornilla. Noin. Noin. Ei kosketa tohon alempaan kaveriin. Nice, 12 damagea. Mähän voi hilata 12 pois siitä. Toisaalta vaan saman verran pois. Mitä vahinkoa ne tekee minuun, että ei sit kyllä toisaalta hurjasti hyödy. Käytäs semmonen... Jaa. Teammate. Se ampuu niitä hulluja. No, sinne kuoli. Potilas tappoi se. Mahtavaa. Noin. Mitäs täällä sitten mahtaa olla? Searchable card contains a gate key. The smell of rotting flesh is immense. The remains appear to be from multiple metahumans. Unlabeled trivet disc. Käypäs tohon tommonen. Meidän pitää muuten oikeesti ostaa lisää helttipehkeä tässä pelissä, koska toi piilikää nyt ei oo niin hyvä juttu, kun mä oletin sen olevan. Jatketaan matkaa. Kohti syvempää reittiä. Tänne näin. Täällä on myös niitä semmosia paikkoja, mihin voidaan laittaa tuo meidän maagi. Puustimestoja. Mikä siellä on? From another intercom, Dr. Holmes continues. Someone once told me that I was broken thing, but he also said that I could remake myself. He wanted to break me down so I could put myself back together again, and I did, but only after I broke him. I could remake you as well. What wonderfully twisted thoughts must churn in a mind just such as yours, but I'm more inclined to use your parts. Pitäis agroa tuolta pihalle. Se on shotguni kädessä, mitä minä ainakin huomasin, että se on huono juttu. Se on hullu. Sitä blindi siihen. Se ainakaan liiku vähän aikaa mihinkään. Fuck you. Noin. Saadaan iloinen vuoro. Osit pörniä. Tuo blindi oli hyvä veto kyllä. Se on tosi hyvä veto. Onneksi otin sen. Hyvä CC-taika. Olisiko siellä sitten meidän Dr. Holmesi? Olisiko varmaan helpompaa monella Shadowrunnerilla kuin kahdella, mutta olkoon. Pistää sinne tohtorille vähän asitpörniä. Au. Kiila se 8 takaisin. Mitäkään tää nyt auttaa tämmönen juttu? Lay lime. Se ainakaan mun AP:ta puustaa millään tavalla, mutta jotain se tekee kumminkin. Vois flankata ton jätkän tuolta. Ai jaa, line of sight blocked. Meni väärään kohtaan. No sekin kyllä. En tiedä mitä se teki. Ja nyt on joku tullut Steamiin, mä en pysty käyttämään mun kykyjä, kiitos. Pistää sullekin assist-burni. Mitä mä teen? Pistää blindia vaan se. Mehän saadaan ilman tappo siitä, ilman että se tekee minun mitään vahinkoa. Come on, ei voi olla line of sight blokattu. Noin. Jos katsoo mikä tuolla on. By all means, come. You have proven yourself a truly fine specimen. I can think of 100 uses for such as you. The Trivet player holds a collection of personal diaries. Some of the video files are missing. Insert and play back Video 1. Got some cutout chips in last week. Tried them out on the patients with violent flashbacks, hoping it would at least mellow them out some. It was like night and day. Once the chip was installed, all of their psionic break triggers were blocked. Mrs. Yuskin has gone 4 days without attacking the staff or herself. In today's interview, Mrs. Yuskin told me she hated her legs. She said they were stumpy, unattractive. I haven't done a transplant in years, but I offered to give her new legs. Her face lit up like it was Christmas. At least her cutout can black out the surgery and painful recovery process. I have put in an order to the organ grinders to send me anything leggy. Maybe I'll get some elf legs and see how she likes them. I was walking the organ grinders to downtown and there was some kind of event happening at Mega Media. They had a puppet there from Maria Mersulia's label with a personal fixed chip installed, making her an exact doppelganger. They were just using her to hawk some Simpsons re-release of a Mercurial live show, but it gave me an idea. The cutouts, the body modifications, and my healthy supply of patience, I'm perfectly set up to be a Punraku fixer. If I can find a supplier for a personal fixed chips, I can sell full service Punraku, even program behavior trees. Found a buyer for the first Punraku. A man in the Barrens offered me 20,000 yens for the female troll I have been modifying. He likes them big, he says. All that's left is to arrange delivery. He says he can put me in touch with some more buyers if I'll accommodate special orders. These morons' lives are already over anyway. Least they do is line my pockets. Okei, siinä vähän taustainfoa, minkälainen pelle tämä meidän Dr. Holmes on. The Emerald City Ripper. Before you is medical lab turned torture chamber. The smell of old blood and decayed flesh permeates the room. Gory stains speak of the body's fluid spilled without regard for well-being or hygiene. There are bodies, probably former patients, trapped in hideous machines, enduring horrific experiments. The subjects you can see all appear dead. Any that aren't must wish they were. You have chased Holmes to his lair. Just as his face reveals an ugly soul, so does his safe haven, it would seem. Holmes, Silas, the Emerald City Ripper, the elf is a monster beyond compare. It's time to end this. It's time to end this indeed. Another intercom crackles at your elbow. One solid blow would offer a few moments of blessed silence, but there's also a rare chance to get a word on the good doctor, who greets you with more of his chittering laughter. You are a persistent one, a fine specimen indeed. Why don't we settle this face to face, friend? Few friends for a face such as mine, though I have one associate I would be happy to introduce you to. Beat the cell, subdue them. Say who now? No niin, okei, tää on joku tohtorin hullu luomus. Maagi. Okei. Tehdään sulle noin. Tapetaan tää surgeoni. Noin. Ouch. Saadaan vähän helttiä takaisin edes. Dotti vahinkoa. Juokse jonnekin muualle suojaan. Au. Line of sight blocked. Ei voi olla. Reloadi. Onks se mitään järkeä? Sä saat koko ajan... Sä saat ihan loputtomiasti... seesetty sen tyypin. Tää on ihan älyttömän OP-kyky. Can't you do anything right, Peter Cell? Onko tää nyt Dr. Holmes? On. Missä meidän lightning boltti? Sehän voi aiheuttaa muutakin efektiä kuin nimenomaan just toi AP. Ei asittaa oikein, damn. Ottiko se mun APn pois? Ei. Ei ottanut, ei. Out of ammo. Au. Stunni. Noin. Dead. Holmes drops to the ground, the light in his eyes fading fast, but something keeps the shriveled husk of his soul stuck to his mortal coil for a few moments more. Displays of broken things, I remake them. She asked me to remake her. He manages one more laugh, his glazed eyes rolling towards a workbench across the way. She was playing. Both of us. Your experience has increased your ability to operate in dangerous situations. Then, with a final bloody whimper, the Emerald City Ripper breathes his last. Se kuoli. Dödderino. Dödderino. Kuoli. Otetaan sieltä se toi. Ja otetaan seuraavaksi toi. Mitäs toi muuten antaa? Saadaan kohta viimeinen tuolta. Tässä on kerättävää. Holmes' workbench falls somewhere between Corner's lap and medieval torture device. It is decorated in the many colors of death, and littered with the instruments of that trade. To one side, there is a leather-bound journal stuffed with an uneven pages. To the other is Poksek. It's a small screen still glowing. Beneath the bench is a rolled sheet of paper held closed with a tight length of surgical tubing. Investigate the workspace. The bench has clearly played host to numerous bodies over its lifetime. It includes limb restraints, as well as skeleton traction mechanism. At this table, Holmes likely dismembered bodies, or quite possibly put them back together. The tackiness of the blood suggests it has been used relatively recently. Skim the journal. Leafing through pages, you find few intelligible entries. Holmes may not have been a real doctor, but his handwriting certainly fits the stereotype. Stuff in the last few pages is a copy of this instrument order from a local cemetery, with the grave's occupant marked as Melinda Watts. Access the pocket secretary. Holmes is still logged in, granting you access to his currently loaded files. Prominent among them is a hospital report from a donor program. It lists the organs beside the names and vital statistics of the recipients. Your eye catches Sam Watts' name beside the entry for liver. Also on the list are the Ripper's other known victims, along with several other who may have shared the same fate. There's also a large sum of Nguyen which can easily be transferred to your account. Okay, nice. Examine the roll sheet of paper. Unfurling the large sheet of paper, you discover a diagram of a human female form, rendered to an impressive level of detail. It appears to be a blueprint for making Holmes' very own monster. Se on varmaan se tyyppi, joka me kosketeltiin jo, tuhottiin ja tapettiin. Investigate Holmes' motives. Se on kyllä kanssa kiva tietää, että mitä hänen motiivit oli. Mennään tonne. His chip slot is still fresh, the open wound pink and wet and lurid. His voice drips innuendo, but his eyes say nobody's home. Well, hello there, did you come to play? Are you okay? How long have you been here? Of course we're okay. We're ready for a little party. You want to have a little play party with me? By your name? She's assembled in a standard config. Face of a schoolgirl, body of a stripper. You would need some thick beer goggles to miss the work she had done. What? The puppet stares blankly at you. No niin. Semmonen puppetti. Persifix chip waper. Täällä ei oo mitään muuta vissiin. Out we go. Loose ends. The ride back to the Seamstresses Union is quite quiet compared to the pandemonium left behind at Mercy Mental Hospital. Lone Star Squad cars pass you on the road, sirens blaring, no doubt in response to the aftermath of your showdown with the late Dr. Henry Holmes, the Emerald City Ripper. The man who violently repossessed the internal organs of Sam and Jessica's mother, Melinda Watts. And although the killer is dead and his grip on the city is broken, it's clear he wasn't working alone. There are loose ends akin to be tied. The taxi turns onto Redmond Way, cruising past now familiar landmarks until the Seamstresses Union in all its decadent seedy glory materializes between swipes of the overworked windshield wipers. Time to evaluate your next move. Indeed, the Union is quiet this afternoon. The salarymen and wage slaves haven't migrated from nearby offices and subgurus to dabble in the exotic yet. There she is. Johnny cleaned his talkie with Jerry Bohm and Mrs. Kupoda when you woke up. We were just talking about you, Patriana. And the Emerald City Reaper, ironic that you tracked a serial killer to a mental hospital. Johnny Clean told us where you were going, Omei. We have been waiting for your return. Waiting to hear the latest dirt? Hey, that's not fair. I'm not looking for dirt. I kinda like Sam, sure. He creeped on me once in a while, but he had a good heart. I miss him sitting at the end of the bar and telling jokes. We each gave our reasons for wanting the killer found. Sam was a regular here, and his loss has been felt, regardless of his shortcomings. The whole sprawl has been shaken by these killings as well, the randomness of them. No one knows if they will be next, or what the killer might take from them. I admit that the killings have been hampered business as well. I am sorry, but it is true. It does not help that Sam's body was found down the street from here. Even my regular customers have been loath to venture out with a killer on the loose. Now tell us, Omei, did you find the person responsible for the Ripper murders? Not exactly. I got the bastard who wielded the scalpel, but whoever's pulling the strings is still out there. Someone's pulling the strings of a serial killer? This sounds more complicated than I suspected. It is. The head of the asylum was killing specific people to harvest specific body parts. All of the transplanted organs came from the same donor, Melinda Watts, Sam's mother. It looked like he was putting her back together. The three are silent as the news sinks in. So Sam had an organ transplanted from his mother, and then the Ripper killed Sam and all those other people just to reassemble Sam's mother? Grisly, isn't it? I sense a cause and effect in this. Coyote and Jake Armitage just left here to attend Sam's funeral. I am told that there will be reinterment ceremony for his mother as well. Right, a reinterment ceremony. Interesting. I agree. The ceremony feels like the culmination of Sam's mother getting all her body parts back. I think his sister Jessica had something to do with it. Hang on. I saw Sam's sister when she was here the other day. She was a co-op as they come, but I can't imagine a lady like that behind a series of murders. There's gotta be something else going on. It is clear that you must go to the funeral and talk with Jessica Watts, Patriana. And I need to pay my respects to Sam, of course. Mrs. Kupoda raises her hand and the conversation stops. Wait, before you go, there's one thing you did not tell us, Patriana. Where is the Emerald City Ripper now? Decomposing. She nods in satisfaction. Ha! Hi, that is good. Plan your next move. Meidän pitää mennä Samin funeraaleihin, hautajaisiin. Mitä sulla on asiaa? Welcome back, Patreon Amanda. Thanks, big guy. Anything new in the rumor mill? Most of the rumors are about you and what you've been doing. Word around here was that you were closing in on the Ripper when you last left. Dare I ask how that went? Sam's killer has met his end. Sam would be grateful, I'm sure. And yet your shoulders are no more relaxed, and you will still survey the room like a woman who has yet to return from war. This isn't over, isn't it? The Ripper may have been killing or someone else's order. The big guy sighs. I was hoping this would soon be all behind us. The Barons has a short memory, but for wounds such as these, it makes an exception. To see this prolonged, I fear how long it may forever change the landscape. Gangs have already started to take advantage of the chaos left in the Ripper's wake, and that only serves to destabilize what semblance of order there was, paving the way of the megacorps to make land grabs and push poor sinless further to the ranges where the dangers are greatest. Sooner or later, even the Union could be threatened. Good thing the Union's got you there. Get you then. Good thing we got each other. Take care, Patron Amanda. Take care indeed. Doc Castle looks to be a better rested and in better spirits than the last time you saw her. She's also clearly had a shower and a change of clothes, maybe even some sleep. Her eyes are sharp when they turn up from her work to greet you. Welcome back, Patreon. Still all in one piece, I see. More's the pity for me, but I'll still take your money. Perhaps a full physical is in order? Or we can call it a medical consolation. That's where I roughly determine the odds of your survival based on your professional proclivities. It comes with a lollipop. So what will it be? Actually, I'm curious how many patients you've lost over the years. Dr. Castle sets down her work and fixes you with a hard look. Her expression normally falls on an axis of varying degrees of indifferences, depending on her level of tiredness, but now it has shifted over to something decidedly darker. Is this morbid curiosity? Call it professional curiosity. Then I suppose I should be equally professional and answer without judging you for asking, and I should not let it bias me the next time you fall under my knife. To give you a hard number is difficult. There are many who I would have considered patient that never made it home. And so I suppose one could say they died while under my care, though not as a result of it. But the number I think you want is the number of patients who died on my table, and that number is 6. 6 who I was unable to save. Spread across a 13-year career, and I remember each and every one, down to the smallest detail, including the moment where I realized I could do nothing more for them. I would argue that 4 of those 6 were beyond helping from the moment they passed through my door. The 5th died as a result of complications while installing a stolen piece of experimental cyberware, which I had cautioned against using. And the 6th? Entirely my fault. I made a mistake. I can't claim I was overtired or inexperienced or distracted. I simply made the wrong decision, and a young man died as a result. We all make mistakes, and hopefully we learn from them. She picks up her tablet and resumes her work. Well, will there be anything else? I would like to see your medical supplies. Katsotaan, mitä täällä oikein on. Pitäisikö noita advanced medkittejä ostaa? Muutaman kappaleen verran. Noin. Mitäs cyberverejä sulla oikein on? Tämmöisiäkin löytyy. Psst, 3% chance to hit. 1 body, 2 armor, 6 HP. Smartly weapon. Mä vitsi käyttää rahaa, kun sitä on niin vähän enää. Niinpä. Onko sulla mitään meillä? From his meditation. I was watching your approach from the astral realm, so could you visit again? So how are things in Astral? Always a curious place, the Astral. Though a mirror world to our own, it is ever changing. I suppose the name can be said of our reality, but things of a transitory nature here on the physical plane can cause long-lasting changes in the astral. The barrens that we can see and touch records of the past with bloodstains on the sidewalk and bullet holes in storefront walls. But the astral goes further, recording the emotion that accompanied these acts of violence, these events, texture astral space. I wonder how people might act if they could see and feel what gets left behind. Sadly, not all who are awaken to the astral plane have their eyes so opened. There are plenty of magicians who revel in the dark energies left in astral space. But enough of my doomsaying. You must have a better things to do. Is there any way I can help? Onko sulla mitään myynnissä vielä? Ei oo vissiin mitään uutta. Ei. Tos kiva toi haste kyllä. Koska se on kovin 4 rundia toi heisti. Kolmonen siis. Pitäisikö meidän oikeesti tehdä niin, että me ostetaan toi ja me seuraavan kerran otetaan mukaan shamaani? Tehäs niin. Waka where? Hey there, what's up? I need some gear. Ja sulla on varmaan medikkikin jollain täällä on. Mut nää on tosiaan siis, eiks nää käytetään pelkästään siis tuolla niin sanotussa superavaruudessa. On se aina erilainen kyllä tää teksti. On his workbench, Posture currently has a mil-spec shotgun fully disassembled. He's probably your... Näitäkin aseita käytännössä tarvittais kyllä ostaa meidän muille tyypeille, mutta ei tälle. Ei tälle, ei. Hey lady, I got some armored clothing here if you're interested. Okay. Quickness. Any mage outfit. On taas willpoweria HP:tä lisää. Toi antaa intelligence drone kontrollia. Deckingia lisää. Toi muuten antaa aika kivasti kaikkea semmoista, mitä me tarvittois. Ahaa, meillä on hieno huppu päässä nyt. Nice. Okei. Okay. Hieno huppu päässä, joo. Mutta, joo, pistää tähän paussia. Jatketaan tutkimista seuraavalla kerralla. Meidän peli ja kaikki siihen liittyvä tutkiminen tiivistyy entisestään. Lausuminenkin paranee koko ajan. Joten jännittäväksi menee. Mukava peli. Päästään sisään enemmän tähän Shadowrunsin maailmaan. Ei muuta kuin seuraaviin videoihin ja seuraaviin kertoihin. Se on moro.